nice classic truck right there. I haven't seen one of those for a long time. Forgot what it's called. Alright, hello everybody, I'm back. So today we're going to talk about the AGV K3 helmet, which I got a while ago actually. I was going to make a video about it earlier, but then it's just this wedding is happening. So I've been pretty bloody busy lately. But now I'm good. So the reason... So, how should I put this? Short answer, get it, if you can. I like it. Now, not a lot of people are going to like the AGV brand, which is perfectly understandable. You stick with what you want, but this is for the people who has interest between the AGV K3 and the K1. So let's talk about the comparison of that real quick. The reason I went with the K3 to begin with was, well, I want to try it out, and two, my head was getting big. So after sadly accepting that I have a big head now, I went with the K3 just to try it out. And at first I thought I would not like it, but then I ended up loving this helmet for a couple of reasons. However, there's probably only like one thing I don't like about this helmet. So basically, the one thing I really love about this helmet is the drop down sun visor. It has, ta-da! So what I like about it, well, hot days, well, it's not even that hot, it's actually pretty nice. On hot days, or we need to go at lower speed, you don't need to have the helmet at a certain point or whatever. And also these are also interchangeable as well. So you can tell from mine's like kind of like a smoked out one. It's not too dark, it's not too light. I think it's dark smoke, I forgot, I don't remember. But anyways, at least it isn't as dark. At least it wasn't as dark as my mirror visor, which does help a lot. And it's actually triggered by on the side of your helmet right there. On the left side, there you go. And it's a little weird to get at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's like nothing. And this isn't operated by a spring from what I know of, so that's actually even a plus, because a lot of times drop down sun visors, if they're operated or anything, make sure I got my wallet on me, yes I do. If any visor or anything that's actuated by a spring, that spring will over time loosen its rigidity and all that, its springiness as well, so that it'll be flopping around probably, or not engaging in or out probably. So that's a plus. Another thing, when it comes to head buffeting, comparing to the K1, it's actually surprisingly a lot better. Wind buffeting, as a, you know, the wind hitting my face and everything, that's what I meant. Alright, the best thing is about this helmet is that the quality of it, especially compared to the K1. The K1 quality compared to the K3 exceeds it by pretty much everywhere. The quality of the liner especially, which is really bloody nice. The quality of the outer shell, which is also real nice. Fit and finish is also better. You know? Every time I move my head, I'm not like hearing like any like plastics movie or anything like that. But yeah. So overall, however, there are some things. There's actually only one thing I don't like about this helmet. I guess you could say technically two. And that is for the front vent, you still have to stick your finger underneath the chin bar. And if you don't know, on both the K1 and the K3, you have to stick your finger inside or underneath the chin and reach inside of right here where my GoPro's mounted. Now it's not a big deal for first, but then when you have gloves on, it becomes a bloody annoyance, that to a point where I decided to just leave it on the whole bloody time. So yeah, there's that. That's really the only bad thing I don't like about it. Now let's talk about the K1 specifically. Now the K1 isn't so bad, you know, it's more of a friendly budget and everything. It looks cooler too. It looks cooler and everything, but you know, because it has the reason it looks cooler because the front end is more sharp. It has a bigger spoiler in the back. It's more sporty looking. While the K3 is more touring looking. But the K3 does oh my balls! But the K3 does still outrun when it comes to, like, you know, head buffeting and aerodynamics and all that, I'm sure. At least that's what it feels like to me. And I ride on the freeway a lot of the times. Actually, most of my driving and riding is on the freeway, actually. I get the freeway everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty much just about the K3 and the K1. Now, if you're really on the budget, the K1, yeah, you can go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you definitely put up the more money, you should get the K3. The K3 is a lot better. It's not as nice looking, I guess you could say. But when it comes to performance, it's actually really nice. I like it. Like a lot better than the K1. Okay, let's talk about there's another two types of helmet as well, the AGV Corsa and the Pista, and something I just want to get out of my bloody chest already. Now then, there you go. Now then, the Pista and the Corsa, let's talk about that. Really bloody important. Now, you've been hearing a lot of people saying, oh, I got the Pista because of this carbon fiber finish that it has. But then they end up disappointing for spending over $1,000 on a, what, probably like, more like $1,500, honestly. Or something like that, around that much. Well, the Pista, or the Corsa is like $800 roughly. Let's talk about that. Alright, so let's talk about that. Now, obviously, the Pista is made for strictly for race use only. And so here's the dealio. It's for race use. Now, a lot of people say, oh, the visor isn't the best. It's not as comfortable. The vents are cheap and everything, blah blah blah. Yeah, obviously. Here's the thing how that helmet works. The Pista. The Pista works like this. So the visor is either all the way open or all the way closed. It's supposed to be closed, so the mechanism is going like a nice locking one or anything like that. It's going to be mostly closed all the time. It's made for racing. The vents are basically these rubber grommets that you put on and take off. You either have them on or you have them off. That's it. It has no comfort feature whatsoever. None. It's for race only. And a lot of people get it because they're disappointed in it. Well, no, duh. When you get something that's specifically only made for racing, that's what you're going to get. You know? Now, however, for the Corsa, however, it's a lot different. The visor is a lot more better. You have adjustable vents. The liner is a lot more comfortable. It is better because it is made for the bloody streets. So get the Corsa and get the Pista. I don't care if you really want that carbon fiber finish, just get the Corsa. Unless you really want it that bad, then go for it. You know, I'm not you, so you do what you want. But other than that, that's about it. So, I hope you all liked this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. If you have any questions for me or any topics you want me to talk about, wow, how do you get that thing up there? If you have any, if you have any questions you want me to talk about or subject or whatever the case may be, just let me know, hit me up, and I'll see if I can get to it. All right, y'all? Well, I catch you all later. See ya.